I'm Talie Jane. I'm the principal designer and owner of Talie Jane Interiors. I'm originally from Chicago, but moved to Lake Tahoe about 5 years ago. As they say, it was all about a boy. My husband imported me from the Chicago area. I started out my career as an advertising executive. I have a master's degree in advertising from Boston University, and after about 7 years in the field of account management, decided that that wasn't for me, and I went back to school for another undergraduate degree in interior design at Harrington College of Design in Chicago. It was a big change coming from Chicago to Tahoe. Obviously, not just city slicker comes to rustic wooded Tahoe, but in terms of starting a business and restarting Talie Jane Interiors here. And the design aesthetic is certainly different as well, going from the city sophisticate to the mountain modern, with a little bit of bringing the city still back into the mountain modern design. So we service areas all around Lake Tahoe, anything from Incline Village in the north to South Lake Tahoe in the south, Glenbrook in the east, and even on the west, Truckee up into Martis Camp, and then Carson City and even into Reno. So we like to have a bit of rustic nature inside of our homes. We do that through a lot of wood, layers and textures, a lot of reclaimed barn wood, a lot of faux fir, gray, brown, taupe, cream color palettes, and then bringing in some pops of color. So Glenbrook is a historical neighborhood, actually. It's one of the oldest neighborhoods in Nevada and one of the first settlements around Lake Tahoe. Back in the 1850s, it had been a hub for timber, and actually all of the beautiful pine trees that are around us now were cut down back then, and all the wood was shipped across the lake and sent to Virginia City to create and build the mine shafts for the gold rush. So the inspiration for this house actually came from the backyard. Hiking up the very steep backyard, we found an antler. This is not fake. This is a real antler from a real deer in the backyard. It was really cool to find something like this, especially coming from Chicago, intact, and it really was the inspiration for the house to bring in that rustic element and even the coloration with the kind of creams and grays, taupes. It really was the start for us to start thinking about what the inside of this house was really going to be like. Talie Jane Interiors is a full-service interior design firm. We provide consulting, project management, sourcing, furniture selection, artwork selection, you name it. So given the history of Glenbrook, it was important to the homeowner to bring in some of that history inside the house. So that's why there's this kind of juxtaposition between the old historic Glenbrook and the mountain modern of today. And we see that in a lot of the reclaimed barn wood that's in the ceiling beams, in the kitchen, as well as the living room. We also have a lot of antiques in the house, and again, it's kind of an eclectic way of mixing and matching mountain modern with this old take on Glenbrook. So we also offer home staging to our clients, but rather than home staging, we actually refer to it as home modeling, because it's not just grabbing pieces from a warehouse and throwing them into the house hoping that they work. Everything has to be the right scale, the right color, and really work for the house. So we custom design each one of the rooms that we choose to stage along with our clients and the realtors. So everything is custom ordered and specifically selected to go in that room. So it's not just furniture, it's artwork, it's accessories, it's pillows, it's faux plants. So at the end of our home staging projects, each room that we do really looks like it became something out of a magazine.